Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my live stream. Numbers, good to have you with us. Today, as I promised last time, I am increasing. I'm going in the order of increase in terms of the kind of ships that I'm using. I started using Vinny and a healer first, then went on to the Ishtar last week, and this week it's gonna be Rattlesnake time. Just to see what kind of ISK we're getting per tick, per site, and all that kind of stuff. Hello Eve Bebop, hello Ruben Singh, hello Man Things. How's it going everybody? Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let's jump into the game. Let's go. Right away, there's only one Bloodhaven site available. I'm gonna start with that. I don't have that much experience with the Rattlesnake, but so far it's the best ship I've tried, of course. Naturally it's the best ship. We're going to warp at roughly, let's go 70 kilometers just to be a little bit safe.
Warp drive active.
Hey Raiden Harmon, good to see you, how are you? So yes, Rattlesnake. I know that Havens may not be the best things to do, but I have a bigger project in mind. Like I said last week, I'm trying to make a series of videos about Nullsec ratting and what is the best ship. And I'm using the Havens, the Blood Havens, as kind of a standard control, so to speak. I will be trying the Forsaken hubs as well, because I don't think that these are going to be respawning fast. There's only one available, sadly. Have Hayden says a horde space if you're down. Horde space, that's far away from me. I'm not going to be able to travel during this live stream. Infantryman for life, how's it going? Welcome to my live stream. Yes, Havens are good. I got nothing against Havens. Havens are better when you're using a Vinny or a healer. Sorry, I should say Havens are worse if you're using a Vinny or a healer. 76, I think we're good. Let me just back up a little bit, just a little bit, before deploying. So the time right now is 23:39 Eve time. Let me put that into my spreadsheet here. And waiting for the ships to spawn. Used to be my bread and butter. Play snacks and sentries, having fun. Found the video to be easier, but this was how I started. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did. I really dislike Vinny. Honestly, it's like never again. But I have to run more of them in the Vinny just to get a good baseline test. Or okay, let's warp it at 2.5. Just to get a good baseline reading on the kind of ISK you can get with the Vinny, because both Vinny and Healer are accessible to alpha clone characters. Alright. Snack, I don't have that much experience with this one. Yeah, not that much. Compared to Healer and stuff, not enough. How to make good ISK plex from alpha yet keep the game fun and less of a grind? Exploration. I would say go for exploration. Keep up, there's only a small problem here in Blue to Horde. Yeah, I'm not Blue to Horde, that's for sure. That's for sure. I used to run Havens with Ishtar and then it got me a NID free and started using Carrier and then I moved up. Ooh, nice, super. That's awesome. Actually, I also have the mobile tracking unit. I will be deploying this because I have to wait for the ticks to compile before moving on to the next site, just so that I can get a proper reading on how much ISK I can get per site. So this is all very, very hardcore. There's going to be graphs in those videos. There's going to be graphs, and I want to be precise. As precise as I can be. Why even orbit? Transversal to 100 doesn't mean much to negating combat DPS? I don't know. For force of habit, I don't like standing still, honestly. It does bring more gang potential using a snake, but I do love the ship so much. You like the Vinny? That's fair, that's fair. I honestly preferred Gila to Vinny because of the tank. Maybe I wasn't fitting my Vinny right, or maybe I wasn't flying it right. That could also be the case, because like I said, I don't really play much with the Vexor either. But I found that the tank was way squishier and I had way more problems tanking than I had with the Gila. The Gila just kind of like, you launch it and off it goes. But Gila does have less DPS. Yeah, why are my drones not killing this thing? We've been done already. The difficult part on the snake is that you have to kind of time the cruise missiles right, and so that you don't waste a cycle. And that's easier said than done. Infantryman for life, you could say that. You could say that. I have to use active rattle in Null. Like maybe you have a better luck with passive. So far this worked for me. Honestly, this worked very well for me. I've tested this fit for quite a few sites. I mean, I was collecting data, but I decided to change the way I want to present the data later on, because first I was just going to compare the average ticks for all the ships, but that's not a good way in my opinion, so I'm going to be comparing it as to how long it takes to run the site and how much use you can get per site. And then extrapolating from there. Because ticks now and then you get weird ticks. Too many outliers. Way too many outliers. Right, let's target these things before they get into too much of a close range. First, always get rid of the frigates. Always, always. I just got the Smart Bomb Macarial Nightmare program going. Nice! 27 to 33 million ticks on 4 accounts. Insane money once to get it online. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Macarial, I love Macarial. Macarial was my de facto ship when it comes to incursions. I think I do have a Nightmare. I don't remember if I actually ran it in the incursions though. I'll have to double check. Instead of the Delve hour, you're working on the reload hour. What's the Delve hour? Sorry if I'm being ignorant about something that's going on in the game. I don't participate in any sort of alliance stuff. I'm part of the 6th Empire. They let me do my own thing. And the 6th Empire, we don't really partake much in terms of like CTAs and stuff. But part of the ship is Rattlesnake. It looks like a scorpion to me. It is a scorpion. I don't know why they call it a rattlesnake, but it's a scorpion hull. It's called a rattlesnake, though. Delver is how goons calculate worth of a fight. Ah! And when you delve, ratting money ships occurs. Delve money, ratting money hours it takes to replace what they... I see. Ah, I'm learning something. Awesome, thank you, Raiden. Kinda like that. I mean, I was going to extrapolate it to the hour, but I guess my drones engage this thing. I mean, see, there's travel time involved. It takes roughly half an hour, let's say half an hour. It would take 4 minutes for Vinny, Gila, or Ishtar to run a site. In fact, I think the fastest I ran a Bloodhaven in Ishtar was 27 minutes. And the slowest was, once again, Ishtar with a different fit, and 34 minutes. And then there's, you have to account for the travel time as well. So, technically you could run almost 2 in 1 hour, but that wouldn't be a correct output, right? I want to be as simple as possible. How much ISK you can get for an abstract average site for each ship. Oh, he walks CV on livestream sometime. Kill inside over there, and you wanna dunk or mess with some hubs. I am also kill on site with Provi, I think. I'm pretty sure I still am. I used to be. I don't usually go to Provi, but I think I might still be kill on site. The 6th Empire have been labeled heretics, so we're not welcome there. Can you show the fitting? Hey, Syriat. Yes, I could show the fitting. 1 second. Let me actually engage this target, and I will show you the fitting. First things first, get rid of all the frigates. Fitting incoming. So this is my fitting right here. I'll show it to you. Oop, nope. There we go. I'll put it up right here. That's the fit. Oh, we can actually see it. Hold on. There we go. That should be better. Hoping to make a new hour side of myself. Going to create a Vegas hour so I can read the parties and things. Oh, you and I, we should do some. We should definitely create a Vegas hour. And then post a video about it on the Stream Fleet channel. Yeah, it'll be my very first Vegas. I have no idea what to expect. I've been to Vegas before. Interesting city. I don't see it as a city that I would come back to often. I mean, once you've seen it once, it's kind of like... Yeah, it's the ultimate adults playground, let's put it that way. It's Disneyland for adults. But aside from that, it's kind of the same thing. What would you do if a Dread or Carrier spawned? I don't know, get excited a little bit and try to warp out, because I don't think I can handle a Dread. You know what, with my luck, that's what's going to happen. I have had so many havens. I don't know, I'm thinking like upwards of 30 to 40 now that I've ran. I mean, at most I had the Dark Blood battleship spawn on me. Once. And never a carrier. So I don't know, I really don't know. I mean, this could be it. Of course this would be it. And I'll lose my Rattlesnake in pieces and then I have to pick up a new one on stream. Hey, content. It's all about that content. This is a year of firsts for me. Had first FF, then first Berlin is coming, followed by a week later. Wow, you're doing a whole tour. You're doing a whole tour of duty for EVE Online events. That's awesome. Red spawn run, you should get out. I hope I do. I really hope I do get out. I might need to like pre-align myself or something on the way out, just in case. Hey, Gamer Cowboy, thank you so much for subscribing on my YouTube page. Appreciate it. That's right, Stream Fleet on tour. Here goes another spawn. Make sure we get the frigates first. What system are we supposed to ambush? That's for you to figure out. I'm not gonna make it easy for you this time. But I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to find out where I am. Right, all these guys going down. Good, good, good. Get your cruise missiles. Classic music or new soundtrack with the combat music. There's new soundtrack? I think I only have classic music on my playlist here. I wasn't aware that there's new EVE music. Usually I don't play with music. Would you do this in a healer? Yes, Stasis Guy. Yes, 100% yes. I did it 2 weeks ago in a healer. And stay tuned on my channel. I will be posting a video, I don't know, 2 or 3 months from now. Coming soon. Coming soon. We're gonna make a series of videos of each ship. Vinny, Gila, Ishtar, Rattlesnake. Maybe make my way up to Nid. But I can't promise Nid. Not yet. I can promise everything up to Rattlesnake. I can promise a video about that. Gonna try carrier soon? There we go. That is the question. Yeah, I hope I do. I don't think I can. Yeah, coming soon trademark, that's right. Prefer the classic stuff. Audio options would allow you to select classic or the newer stuff. Ah. Yeah, usually my music is turned off. I just downloaded like a whole bunch of songs here from SoundCloud because it's a CCP's channel on Twitch, and I can't play my own music here. I like classic stuff too. Do you like active or passive tank for the healer? Ooh, active. 100% active. I am all about that active tank. I wonder why my drones were not activated against that battleships. Yeah, you can take a look at my channel on YouTube. 2 weeks ago, I was streaming Vinny versus Gila Nullsec ratting. Definitely active, and I preferred the Gila because yeah, something was not right with the Vinny. The way I was flying it, maybe the fit was a little bit off. But I had to keep on gaining distance away from the target so that I could actually heal up. And that would put me out of range of activating my drones or targeting anything. So that was a huge problem, which I did not like. Gila though, that tank is crazy. Love the Gila. Hello Reload, any chance you could do a video on a vet Mac? I have been building a lot of them and just want to know how to really apply them to PvP or PvE. There's a chance, but I don't think I can do that. I have zero experience with VadMac except on the test server when I was running the visual sets in the VadMac, and I was not doing well. So I'm like, you know what, VadMac is not the best ship for me. I might visit it later on, but honestly, disintegrator weapons, I don't think I have it trained yet. So I can't even show it off on stream. I could have no skills available to actually fly the VadMac. Can you join this fleet and light a sign for me? You guys would do it, wouldn't you? You would. I know y'all. Thank you, Raiden. Thank you. Or you guys can go to reload.live. It's very easy address to remember. That will bring you to my YouTube gaming page on gaming.youtube.com. And there you can browse through past live streams. It's very easy. It's like that site is very tailored to live streams in particular. You can easily see what I was doing and when. I'm in Havens while watching someone farm Havens. That's right, success. Waiting for slower warp out if needed. That's right. You are correct, Ultraus. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be. I mean, I could really be all hardcore and like align and stuff, but yeah. Regardless, even if you align yourself and then stop, you might as well not align yourself, because direction is meaningless in this game unless you start moving. So it only accounts for velocity. Thank you, Copteroflus. Love your streams. Been watching for a while. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate your viewership. Stay at 0 then. Awesome. Thank you, Raiden. Thank you. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Sleeping on the job here. I'm looking at the screen and I'm not even doing anything. What I have to do is get some more lively music in here. Let's go for something. You know what? Warlocks is fine. That's a good soundtrack. Alright, so two patriarchs and 1 pope remaining. Ticks are not bad. Ticks are not bad. This is why I like the Rattlesnake. It's pretty badass. Sensei Freckle, thank you for that ISK. Appreciate it. I saw it. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, carrier will happen. Carrier will happen, guys, I promise you. I can't promise soon, but I promise you I will eventually get it and fly it on stream. Not afraid. But it's not going to be next week. Next week, actually, we're going to be going through the Abyssal Sites again because of that new event that's going to be happening. It's been postponed by a week. When you need to GTFO, I press J and select sign and beacon. Nice. Right, last battleship on grid here. I'm not sure if we're going to have another spawn here or not. But I gotta say, of all the ships I've tried so far, that's Vinny, Gila, Ishtar, and Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake is probably the best. I was not flying it right when I first tried it. I had to rejig my whole setup after you guys giving good suggestions, and now it's my favorite ship. Sentry drones make it so much better. Way better, because I was flying with Praetors before, and like I had trouble tanking because it was too slow and it was way too close. And there we go. This is probably the last one. This is probably the last spawn right here. Going for battlecruisers first, then battleships. And you know what, you don't really have to bring an MTU with you if you don't want to. You are better off, honestly, if you just keep on farming these things, warping from one to one instead of taking time to actually pause and get the loot and salvage everything. Because as it is, Haven does not provide that much, at least Bloodhaven does not provide that much in terms of loot and salvage. At most, I would say 12 to 15 million. That's what my average has been so far. And it takes a while, so really, if you're using even if you're using like an Ishtar, I say don't bother, just go from one to one. The reason I'm doing this is because I have nothing else to do anyways. I really want to wait until the ticks go through. Got a bounty payout somehow. What the hell is happening there? Yeah, I have to wait for the ticks to update in order to update my spreadsheet before I can move on to the next site. What carrier am I going to fly? Nid. It's going to be a Nid. I'm already aimed at Nid. Even squared. Oh, one more. One battlecruiser after this. You go here. Yeah, so for my Vedmak fit is running about 800 million. I fit it in my faction war zone, and when it shows on the scan, the system spikes. It's 20 more targets hunting me down. Wow, Copter, wow. That's pretty good though. Good for you. Yeah, everybody wants to get the juicy Vedmak kill, right? How do you like it so far? Like the disintegrated weapon has like it takes me a while to adjust to it. Yeah, keeping fighting velocity high is good not to lose them. Okay. Rorcal, you know what? I'm definitely would love to fly Rorcal. I have the skills for it. I need the ISK. That's all I need now. It's gonna save space. Save space to mine. I don't want to lose all that stuff in like one go. But yeah, Rork is kind of a end game for me a little bit, in a way. I stopped mining a long time ago. I used to be hardcore into mining and industry, and I stopped that. For me, the Hulk was like the end game. Actually, when I got my Hulk, I was like, well, that's it. I mined with the Hulk for like 2 weeks, and then I stopped. was not in it anymore. But you know what? I do want to try the Rourke eventually. Farming and the other stuff together is for my first Titan. Ooh, getting a Titan. Awesome. Which one are you going to go for? Rating has to stay neutral. I know what you mean. That is a little annoying. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Can I use T2 fighters? Good question. I've never used fighters before. I think I can, because I've been skilling up for a while. Like basically, all these skills that I'm using right now, I've had them years ago. Because I just, you know, I didn't use them, but I had them. So then I started scaling up for other stuff, including the carriers. So I think I have T2 fighters. I think I'm ready for it. It's a matter of getting enough ISK to actually fly one. Oh, nice. Leviathan first, and then Ragnarok for the second. You're going to go for 2. Wow. Awesome. 16 days away from being able to use Rourke. Fully fitted and can't wait. It's just a bit more than 2 weeks. You're good to go, man. You're good to go. Simply has to stay neutral, so flying the fun stuff will have to be some special occasions. I kind of know what you mean. Mostly I do stay neutral as well. Especially 6th Empire, we're kind of blue to everybody. Or at least most people. Not that we don't get into trouble, but we don't try to ruffle too many feathers at the same time. But hey, PvP is not really that much of a big deal. It's like you can always PvP somewhere. Somebody would always want to fight. Mitanius said Titan's the new frigate. That's effectively such a challenge when it's fully fit. The ISK is incredible. Ooh, can't even align with you guys. We have made a choice to be completely neutral. That's good though. I mean, that's the nature of Streamfleet, I understand. In a way, that's kind of what I wanted to be for my corporation before I joined up with 6th Empire. I was like, you know what, I want to be content provider in this game when I really was like hardcore into it. So I was thinking, you know what, I'm going to be neutral with everybody so I can cover all the fights and stuff. But that never came to fruition. Never came to fruition. But see, the good thing about 6th Empire is that we're kind of friends with everybody, even if we're enemies in game. We have, like, as part of an empire, in the meta gameplay, we're all friends. We all have a lot of reds in our Discord. Alright, scoop to drone bay. Scoop to this drone bay. Do I have... Yes, I have my bookmark here, perfect. Let me get back, let me actually start salvaging all this stuff. Salvage, salvage, salvage. So that was midnight 05 on the clock here. So that's a roughly 26 minutes, 24 minutes maybe? Hold on, I have to double check. 26 minutes. That's not terribly good, considering Ishtar can run this in 27 minutes. It's like 2 minutes off, but we'll see. We'll see how this went when we get the final ISK tally afterwards. Hey, Photoexplore07, welcome to my livestream. How's it going? We have a Wyvern and Hell, both Mastery 5. Holy moly, Alta Russ, you're killing us. That is the next logical step. That makes sense. Makes sense. Finally, Streamfleet is the reason I was kicked from the goons. I gave out prizes for Evathon. They said I was giving access to the enemy. Yeah, it's funny how that works out, right? That's... yeah. I mean... honestly, if 6th Empire came to me, if they wouldn't, because we were friends with everybody, but they say, you know what, you shouldn't be giving away stuff to enemy, be like, why? I'm not part of you anyways. Street Fleet, oh sorry, the Sixth Empire would not do it because we're friends with everybody, but if I was part of Goons and they reprimanded me or something, I would have left so fast and hard. I don't deal with that kind of shit, honestly. It's like, no, if you play games too serious, your corporation is not for me. I'm just here to have fun. Just to have fun, pew things, fly things, talk to people, and just enjoy the game. If you want to be super hardcore about it, that's your gameplay, and I'm not gonna be part of it. Yeah, all you can do is laugh. Really, all you can do is laugh. Hey, Capstrong, welcome to my live stream. Rigo525, welcome, welcome, hello. Hey, Gulami Leluet, how's it going? So, let me take a quick break, very quick break. Actually, I'm gonna reship into my Noctis. We are going to salvage some stuff, and then we're gonna go for the next. Hopefully, there's a Bloodhaven. If not, we're gonna go for Forsaken Hub. But I have to wait for the ticks to catch up with me. By the way, I'm no goon, so I can only say that you should not stay on my lawn. Sixth Empire is kind of aligned with goons. They've given us this one system that we get to play in. But we are autonomous. Yeah, so let me take a quick break. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I am back. So what we do, we have to kill another like 11 minutes at least for the next tick to come in. We can properly tabulate everything. That's alright. We're gonna spend the next 10 minutes, 10-11 minutes chatting and salvaging stuff. A curator is better than augurs? I want to say yes. Especially if you have bonuses to curators, yes. They're sentry drones, so they have no travel time and they shoot from far away. They have less DPS, but because there's no travel time, you kind of win out. Oh, there's so many more wrecks we have to wait on. Well, at the very least, maybe we're gonna get one more haven while we wait. It's possible. I don't know what happened to this system. This was like haven for havens, if you will. Yeah. So we'll wait. So let's go ahead. Let's start slowly and surely salvaging some stuff and stuff. Indie solo is the way forward. Yeah, you know what? I was indie solo for a while, then I was just solo for a long time. But I do like my Sixth Empire friends. Always with music when playing, but I like it so much. The music is pretty nice. This track is called "Below the Asteroids." Actually, that's like the classic, quintessential Eve right here. Try using the signal amplifier in the salvager. There's no need. There's no need, dude. Trust me. Trust me on this. There's no need. On tractor beams. Wonder rake. No, not tractor beams. I have my MTU here. Why would I need tractor beams? I mean, I guess I could do it faster and stuff, but I got my MTU. That's all I need. All I need here. Does the corporate out the space or was given it? We do not rent out, and we do not. Yeah, we do not give away space. It was kind of given, but I don't know the specifics. I can't comment on that. Hey, look at that! The Bloodhaven side spawned. So I'm gonna go for that one next. I will try. I promise you to try one for Forsaken Hub on the stream. Noctis tractor beams are so much faster, and you know, maybe I do have some tractor beams I could install. That would help me a lot in terms of actually getting all this stuff. Do I have any tractor beams? Let's take a look at my personal assets. Let's search for some tractor beams. Ah. No, I just have the mobile tractor unit. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, the Gecko Healer. I haven't tried that yet. Definitely haven't tried that yet. When I was farming in Rattle, I was Torpedoes plus Gecko. Geckos. Yeah, I should probably try some geckos, but no, I haven't tried those yet. Dual boxing. The Second Empire were gifted the system. Kind of like that. Honestly, I don't know the specifics. We have to speak to our Diplos for that. Thank you for dual boxing, by the way. Now I know what you mean. You're both on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know the specifics, but we are in the system. That's what we are. We're here. We were gifted a Keepstar by the Mercenary Coalition, and that was a very generous gift from them. It is available in the Bulgarian system. Hey, Daniel Thayuk, thank you so much for your subscription on YouTube page. Appreciate it. Good. When did you series? When you did your FP series? Did you do it with an alpha character? Or were you successful flexing an account? When I was doing my factional warfare, it was not an alpha character, and I never really flexed my account. You know what? I've had a lot of ambitions to try to do that, but then honestly, that would have been such an undertaking on my part that I never really got around to it. There's a lot of YouTube videos that do that, though. You can easily Google those, and they will come up. In fact, I think Eve Scout was doing a stream, as far as I remember correctly, where he took an alpha clone character and tried to gain a flex from purely exploration. But that's a good series of streams to look at, if they're still available on the VOD. I'm not sure if they are. So yeah, I never really got to do it myself. I mean, there's people out there that did it before me. I had no reason to replicate it. I think they did a fairly decent job, because otherwise that would take me way too long and would detract me from doing other stuff that I would actually prefer doing in this game. Ah, they stopped healers using them. There we go. Of course. Too strong, right? The nerf bat came harder than healer. Honestly, I hope they don't nerf healer anymore. I really enjoy that ship. My favorite one. You should just use the mobile tractor beam units. Correct. Look at what I'm using. I'm here. Hey, it's Permaband. Fly below the asteroids. You should listen to the H-Mage radio mix. Pretty cool. Ah, okay. I will try that out. How much do you normally make from salvage? So for this particular site, I would say around 6 million, 5 to 6 million, give or take, per site. Since the last time you rage quit on me, it reminds me of all the good times we had. Maybe I just didn't shoot you enough. Maybe you wanted to shoot me more. Thanks, Minion Devil. You turned down the music a bit. It's louder than my voice. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. It's difficult for me to know what you guys hear compared to what I hear. But thank you for letting me know. How did I just press here? Oop. There is a reload on this track. In fact, you can hear me singing right now. I'm one of the voices here. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, that was a lot of fun. I don't think CCP will do it ever again, but that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Tasmanian Devil. I appreciate your input. Oh man, we still gotta wait at least 4 more minutes. I might not wait around for all of this to show up, honestly. I might just leave it here and pick it up later after the streamer or something like that. I'm blind, sorry. Of course. I'm just kidding. Copter Floss, I'm just kidding. Just messing with you. We're gonna wait for like a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for all the wrecks to come close here. This song is pretty awesome. I like the video too. Alright, let's salvage this thing and then move on to the next site. Or at least move on soon. We've got 3 more minutes until the next tick comes in. I wonder what's going to happen with the perma ban now. A lot of band members have unfortunately been let go in that massive employee call last year. Hey, Group 419, I did already. I did turn it down. I could turn my mic off, that's what I can do. I'll do this. Can't turn down Permaband. They're too good. They're too awesome. Well, the performance at FanFest this year was pretty cool, and the Base Hunter was awesome after. Yeah, that's right. Ultras, were you there? If you were, that's awesome. I wish we could have met. Met up. They did perform, but yeah, half of those guys are not like contractors. Hey, at the top 1000? Yes, I am. Unofficially, I am going. I haven't made the announcement yet. But yeah, I'm going. There's still a few kinks to work out. Very, very minor issues to work out on my end here. But yes, 99.99% I'll be there. So if you're there, meet me there. We'll party together. Actually, just joined. Could show me a decent Null riding Rattlesnake fit. Yes. It's the thing that I'm doing right now. Right meow. Let me show you my fit. It's kind of a cookie cutter fit. If you can saw me, saw my crew on the vids they make. You can see me and my crew on 2 vids they made. Were you? Hold on. Which ones were you? Hold on. What? Oh, yeah. So sorry. That's Noctis. Never mind. I'll show you my Rattlesnake fit later. Whew, that's one crazy Rattlesnake fit. Okay, there we go. The tick is in. The tick is in. I'm just gonna... Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Let's duck up. Duck up and go to the next one. Duck. Awesome, Group 419. Definitely find me. Definitely, guys, find me. Whoever is watching right now, find me. We'll have some beers. We're gonna enjoy talking about EVE or life in general. Just have fun. I was just gonna say, guys in black military style. Yeah, awesome. You know, yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. I bumped into... Who did I film? I bumped into those guys that had the lab coats with them. I didn't know at the time that they were like the entourage of Lasilu, the Russian streamer. I didn't know they were with them. I didn't know they speak like 0 English. I didn't know they speak Russian, to be honest. Like I bumped into them. I tried to like ask them some questions on my... Like I was streaming live from Harpa and I was like giving my impressions of it all. They like couldn't understand me, I couldn't understand them. It was such an awkward experience, an awkward exchange, but I wish I could have bumped into you guys. Alright, let's go. Let's go for the next site. So far we managed to salvage. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. 7 million, that's better than I usually get. Make this active, I still got enough missiles, okay? All I need is an MTU. Can I please have an MTU? Just one will do. Perfect, let's go. War's Evil Soul, welcome to my live stream, how are you? Bloodhaven, here we come. Work within 70 clicks, once again. Yeah, you guys had an awesome costume. Honestly, you did. And yeah, I did like the Base Hunter set. I was surprised. I do like electronic music. Base Hunter is kind of a old school kind of guy, but had a decent set. He had a decent set. I was surprised by the amount of booze he was doing and whatever the hell he popped in his mouth halfway through. Like, tee-hee, it's kind of illegal. Like, okay, no shit, it is. But yeah, good set, good set. Alright, I'll show you the fit in a second. Kind of landed a little bit too close for comfort here, a little bit too close. I like being at 70 or even 80. Okay, let's go, go, go. Local time is 0023. I'm gonna note that on my little spreadsheet here. Come on, don't pop out yet. I need to wait. Base Hunter, it's nostalgia. Yeah, in a way it is. In a way it is. I get it. And yeah, like I said, it was a very decent set that he played. I was right at the front, like very, very front. And I had those shades. I don't have them here nearby. I would have shown you otherwise. Okay, let's actually, while we're gaining some more distance, let's slowly nail these things down. I had those shades that had like light up LEDs on them, and CCP guard later on told me, like, thank goodness for your shades. They were like a beacon because they used a lot of fog at first, so he wasn't sure where the stage will end. So seeing me with the shades on, he's like, okay, there it is. That's where I have to stop walking, otherwise I'm gonna walk off the stage. In-game name is Luna the Moonrider. If you look at the cosplay FanFest 2018 vid, you will see me at the start. Awesome, 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 awesome. I will definitely take a look at that once again. I know what you're talking about, Tasman. Yes, I needed to reload my missiles. I know, I know. You guys think you're so clever, but I saw the chat. I'm watching you guys. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. If I got you the precursor scale books and skill injectors, would you be willing to make some content for the Bedmac? Yes, no, I don't want to take... Don't worry. Trust me, trust me. Eventually it's going to be on my roadmap to make videos for EVE. I still love making live streams. Still like live streaming EVE Online and make some videos. I'm kind of going more hardcore at VR videos at the time, personally, because that's what is interesting me. But yeah, eventually I'll get to more of Vedmak and all the other Tergladian ships. I have all the skill books, I believe. I just haven't trained them. The problem is that for me to really make a video, and I'm kind of particular about it, especially when it comes to EVE, is that when I make a video I have to be 100% certain that what I'm producing is good content in terms of information that I'm giving away. So I rarely make videos where, like, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. I live stream a lot when it's like, I'm not sure what the hell am I doing here. Like, completely learning this for the first time. I don't mind that because it's more of a personal interaction with you guys. But if I'm putting a video out there, I kind of need to stress test the Tergladian ships for a while. Like, a really long while. To be able to say for certain, like, yeah, this is what I would use, and I'll stand behind that. So that would take me a while to actually get to it. That's why I don't really want to take your ISK in terms of that and take like half a year to make a video. That just wouldn't be fair to you. Hey, John Bramati, how's it going? Look at my live stream. What happened to you? What happened? Get stuck in the Brutix in the ass end of the Veil of the Silent. Now there's a story behind that. Do tell, do tell. Is it okay to use a Vexer if I don't have enough to buy the venue for ratting? Daniel... Vexer... You know what, Vexer will struggle here. I honestly feel like Vexer will struggle here a lot. You can probably still do it, and you can run different... like, probably not Haven. You can maybe do a different type of an Anom here, but... Vexer is a capable ship. But I think it'll struggle here a lot. Depending on your skills, you may still be able to pull it off and do it. It will take you way too long. Like almost not worth it in terms of skill, its efficiency, you know? Daniel on YouTube. It's possible but harder and less stick. Try to find a body salvage behind them with the Destro even, you will make the money for the venue fast. Yeah, what Alteras is saying. Definitely what Alteras is saying. You can run Havens in the Vexer, but it is, yeah, iffy if you have the good skills. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I've never tried it myself, but that's exactly what I feel like. I just don't think it's a good fit. Okay, so... You just tried it? Alright, Success is speaking from experience here. It's iffy. If you're with a corp with caps and super, you will make tons of money with zero skills. Yeah, if you are just trailing along and salvaging stuff, you don't have to have a lot of skills, but you'll make so much money, especially when you're just starting the game. Are you streaming to both platforms? Little Tasman, no, it's not XSplit. I know like XSplit can do it, but no, I'm using a service called Restream. It is free. I can't believe it's free. Probably not going to be free for much longer, but it's been free for like a year and a half now that I've been using it, and I love it. I love being able to stream to both platforms. I really don't like any sort of like exclusivity stuff surrounding platforms. I much prefer to stream to as many people as possible at the same time. Twitch is the one that's real like, oh, okay, if you want to make money with Twitch, you have to be exclusive to us. But then I'm like, you know what, I probably won't make that much money with you anyway, so I might as well stream to both sites. YouTube so far allows to make money and to stream to anything else you want. I'm not sure how much longer they will persist with that. It's kind of, there's a bit of a war going on right now between Twitch and YouTube gaming in terms of streaming stuff. Because Twitch wants to be the next big video platform, but it's got like 10 to 20 times less viewership compared to YouTube in terms of like overall broad viewership. Twitch definitely wins out in game streams, but YouTube just has such a massive following elsewhere. So like Twitch is going hardcore at other creators right now and trying to get them into the platform. Alright, this guy is getting too close for comfort. I kind of, this is my misstep right here. I think I messed up here. And this will be an issue. This is gonna definitely mess up my... God damn it! This is gonna mess up my ISK-ITIC ratio or whatever. It's gonna take me so much time to try to get rid of this thing. Yeah. You snooze, you lose. I'm more impressed with both chat feeds operating together nicely. Tasman Devil, that's a bit of a know-how. That's a bit of a know-how. I mean, use Restream chat app, it's very easy to use. Those guys did everything for you. Raiden, yes, you are 100% correct. I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking putting the Praetors in here. I really don't know. But we're gonna have a bit of a trick up my sleeve. I mean, one little frigate can't really hurt me, but I don't think the next wave will spawn unless you kill it. Haven with the Vinny is 40 to 45 minutes, I think. 25 million salvage per 2, something like that. Something like that, yeah, Alterus. First time I did a Haven in a Vinny, it took me like an hour. Not good. Not good. To be honest, the Vinny ticks were around 18 to 20 mil without salvage. Yeah, oh yeah. Right now, my Vinny ticks were a lot less. Maybe it has to do with the fact that this is for Blood Raiders. I'm not sure. Let's use the salvage. I might as well use my cruise missiles. Eventually, we're gonna catch this thing, but it's gonna take a while. I might have to switch over my range script to a tracking script. That might help. But this should help out a little bit. But I'm wasting valuable time and valuable missiles here. I used Ishtar to ride a Null, was pretty laid back, almost AFK. Yeah, Tasman Devil, yeah. Last week I was streaming with the Ishtar, very, very easy to use, very good, very laid back. Yeah, almost AFK. I would say almost AFK. I had a bit of a debate with my viewers about whether to use Praetors or Curators. For Haven, Praetors are definitely better. I can tell you that right now. You get way better ISK. And way more, you're gonna finish the size in way faster time. Yeah, Ishtar can get 18 to 20 million ticks. My DPS on Ishtar is better than on my Vinny though, because of the fits that I used. I want to brag, but with my hell I can hit him. Wow, 140 million if lucky with perfect sanctum. Oh, so you're doing sanctums? And bonus drug blood and dread spawn. Interesting, so you're doing sanctums. That's... I didn't think sanctums are popular, so why did you choose a sanctum? I thought the havens are best for carriers. Alright, there we go. Now let's not be stupid here and let's get the frigates first. Hey, Nefet's no slip, how's it going? Welcome to my stream. Hey, Black Obness, how's it going? Let's say, what do you guys say? Enough of me talking, let's enjoy some urban band.
Killing more the trip than the destination. Hey girl, come fly with us, that's an invitation. Don't be afraid of a little death and exploitation.
Killing, it's just a means of communication.
Oh, that was beautiful. I had to, guys. Michael, I wish I could. I wish I could keep the glasses for all the time. I tried to do that before. Honestly, though, I can't really see the screen well afterwards, so that's a bit of an issue. Just a bit of an issue. Which is actually, you know what, it's okay for PvE. PvP, though, like, I had to take my glasses off. There's no way I can make my monitor any more brighter. Okay, so yeah, blazing along here. Real good tracks, some nice vocals there. I know, right? Probably one of the best ones. I mean, HTFU and Killing Just a Means, best burn band songs out there. Oh yeah, an MTU. I forgot to deploy that. Man, this is gonna take like an hour to actually salvage everything. Or like, get everything into itself. It's gonna be my MTU 2. Oh, Wrecking Machine, that's a great song too. That's definitely a great song. I've got a tune that does incursions and flies a Hyperion. What else do you think I could do with those skills when wanting to do something different? Well, Incursion, you're training for PvE, right? But technically you can do anything. You can do ratting and Null if you want. In fact, it's my goal to make to have better ticks than Incursions when it comes to ratting, and I think it's possible. I'm very close. I'm very close, but I think once I go to the carrier, I can actually get better ticks than Incursions. Back to Sanctum, no delay. Better bounty total, not that much, but quite a bit. Some more ISK. For Warp still, 10 to 10 and Dread. Yeah, let's do this. So for Super it's better, just need to do the ring one, not the station gas one. Gotcha, okay. I've done the ring one before in Gila, and I kinda actually liked it, but the ISK return was not that good because it was just like yeah, something about it just did not sit well with me in terms of ISK return. It has a concussion, so I'll be looking at 100 million per hour. Roughly, yeah, you can definitely do better than this, Michael. Ishtar that I did last week was doing about 62 million ISK per hour, roughly. So it's not a far cry to go to 100 when you go to a carrier. Is Nestor adding a thing reload? You can make it a thing. I don't think it's a common thing, but you can make it a thing. I don't see why not. Get into -0.1 and try officer mode farming. Yeah, but that's like there's a chance involved there, right? Whoa, that was good damage there, holy. The bishop just like melted on screen basically. Okay, now I think I'm becoming a bit more efficient with the cruise missiles here. Hey, Juan Ramon, hola, ¿cómo está? Welcome to my live stream. Alright, let's move on to battleships. Apparently minus 1.0 is the best odds of them spawning. Oh yeah, definitely the best odds. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. These missions, no, Copter Plus, these are not missions, these are anomalies. The Gnostic anomalies that you can find in your probe scanner, they just show up. You don't need to actually scan them down, they just show up. And I'm doing the Bloodhaven one. So I believe it's going to be maybe 2 more spawns? Actually, no, this is the last one. This is the last one unless we get the Dread spawn. I don't really want to get the Dread spawn, but it might happen. So far I was quote-unquote lucky that I never got the Dread spawn. My shields are kind of... I mean, they're 3/4 right now. Kind of getting a little bit too low for my comfort, honestly. But part of it is because I'm way too close to my attacking battleships here. I kind of like to stay at about 70 kilometers. I am at most 60 right now. 64. Okay, let's get rid of this thing first. Yeah, the closest one. What kind of ISK could I expect from a C2 wormhole combat sites in a Drake? That's a very, very specific question. I don't know is my answer. I haven't really done many wormhole combat sites, to be honest. I tried to do them a long time ago in a Tengu, and all I could get were those like neural nets or data networks or whatever they're called. So, and they go for like 500,000 each, which was not really that much. So I stopped trying to write in a wormhole. I'm not sure if things are different now. They could be. They could very well be, and I just don't know what I'm talking about. From what I know, about 40 to 50 million an hour, but I could be wrong. I live in a wormhole, but don't do C2s often. There we go. Sensei Freckle has given you a better answer than I could. Is it relatively safe riding? Because when I take my big ships out, I always think I'm going to get ganked. Yes, when you take your big ships, you're definitely going to get ganked. Okay, hold on. There's an Eidron here on scan. I'm at half shield now. I don't like this, but I think we're going to be fine. If you are in nullsec that is controlled by your alliance, you're safe. I would say you're safe. Okay, fine. Go back. We're gonna get this guy first. Getting way too close. Yeah. If you're riding in low sec, no, you're not safe. Definitely not safe. If you're riding in null sec without any support or alliance, you're not safe. And like Nicola is saying, that you're never safe in Eve. No matter what you do, you're never really safe. So I haven't really experienced this issue before. My shield is going down like crazy now. And that is not good for us, especially considering the fact that... Okay, I'm gonna reload my missiles at this point in time. I think we're going to be okay. But I am slightly worried right now. Just slightly. I'm a third of my shield. Okay, finally let's engage our cruise missiles. Here we go. Sometimes, like I like to warping at 70 kilometers, but now and then it doesn't really mean I'm really 70 kilometers away. I'm just 70 kilometers away from the beacon, whatever which way it's facing. So I was way too close to the center of this site. Thanks for the info. I got a guy in a small corp. One and just something I'll be doing as part of it. Gotcha, okay. I'm doing dual riding in C4. Ooh, it's a risk, but you can make nice money. Yeah, I mean, C4, C5. They have some good ISK. Okay, so if there's a spawn after this, I may be slightly screwed. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think this is the last spawn. I'll try to see. Yeah, you could if you did faction mods. I lost an Oracle in the Blood Raiders. The Blood Raiders, I'm the worst pilot in Eve. Upstrof Plus? No. That's my title. I'm the worst pilot in Eve. You just made a mistake. You just made a mistake. That's all. Come on, down it goes. Down it goes. No more spawns. Here we go. Okay. Now the worst thing is that I think we have to wait like 20 minutes now. That's unacceptable. In order for the next tick to come in. Ah, that's gonna suck. I really don't like doing this to you guys, but I have to. I have to occupy for the next 1 minute somehow, some way. I think I'm just gonna salvage. Or do something along those lines. When tank and shield passive, I prefer the how to tilt it in percentage. It's easier to see when I hit lethal 29%. Yeah, yeah, you could. Yeah, definitely a preference thing. I really don't mind. I kind of base it on the alarm. Like if it's alarming, like okay, yeah, I'm kind of getting a bit of problems here. Get a mobile depot and have a few shield power relays to switch to. Don't use Oracle when there's a battleship rats. Hey Adam Jankowski, welcome to the live stream, good to have you with us. Yeah, mobile depot, I could do that. Definitely could. Okay, so the curators are in. I get to entertain you guys for the next 20 minutes without any actual content. We're going to warp to our citadel here. At which point I'll take a slight break of 2 to 3 minutes. And then we are going to salvage stuff. Yay! We're going to salvage the previous site that we did. And we're going to wait maybe for this MTU to do some stuff. Because I really have to wait to the next tick to come in to be able to say this is how much ISK I made for this site. But it's not contaminated by the other side I'm going to be doing afterwards. And I did promise you that we're going to do one Forsaken hub. So we maybe next one I run is going to be the Forsaken hub. And at that point in time, hopefully another Bloodhaven will spawn, and I will do that, and then probably complete the stream at that point in time. Form up in Jita, alright, yeah, you guys do that. Please form up in Jita, please. I beg you, form up in Jita. Yeah, I don't usually hide my stuff, honestly, just this particular time I did hide the system here. Lost a Vector Navy issue because of my goddamn 3 MB internet. Oh no, I've got meta installed Eve. Damn it, Juan. That sucks. That sucks so much, but hey, you know what? Loss is a loss. It's a loss. So yes. Don't go anywhere, guys. I will take a quick break. I'm gonna leave you with a beautiful permaband. We're gonna go play some Wrecking Machine. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it.
guns are hot. Full speed ahead. Bang, bang, you're dead. You may think you have a shot to take me down. Victory's mine instead. Got my best fit on. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Are you ready for a fight?
Walk to the dance floor! We got a party going on! Overheat your feet! We're gonna rock their shit!
Bring on the wrecking machine, setting your dreams of heaven on fire. Bring on the wrecking machine. Bring on the wrecking machine. Gonna ignite your every desire. Bring on the wrecking machine. For every city you burn, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, let it
Alright, so actually we just need to wait for 5 more minutes. 5 minutes for the next tick to come in. You know what? I don't know why I dock my Rattlesnake. Let's actually dock up and get my Noctis. That's what we need. That's what we need. Hey, Don Hidaguko, welcome to my live stream. Are you spoiling movies for our people? Alright, where's my Noctis? Alright, let's go salvage some stuff first. I'm gonna wait for the next tick to come in and then off we go. So MTU2 is gonna be working for a while. There's a lot of stuff that we need to... because I deployed it way too late. But MTU1 I think can be safely tractored in. Hello. Welcome back to my live stream. Good to have you with us. So I am surprised so far. I am really surprised. The fact that Rattlesnake is not that much faster than the Ishtar. It's a little bit... Rattlesnake is a little bit faster than the Ishtar, but not that much. Sadly, not that much. Alright, so let's pick this thing up, salvage everything inside, of course. Mobile depot. Scoop to cargo hold. And take everything that's in there. Hey, Raven Luna, welcome back. So good to have you with us. How are you? Continuing on with my promise that I would show you guys Rattlesnake ratting in nullsec, and that is what we are doing. Well, not currently. Currently I'm salvaging stuff because I'm preparing to do more videos later on. Just gathering some intel, some hard numbers. It also add a sense of booster to the Noctis for faster lock. Yeah, it could. I'm not really, you know, usually when I rat by myself, I don't usually salvage or loot, to be honest. But because, like I said, you're better off going to the next site because you're gonna get way more ISK than if you go back and salvage and loot. You're just wasting time. At that point, you're just wasting time. That's why if your corporation has a dedicated salvager, that's great. That is great. It's just like a stubborn little wreck that I just can't seem to be able to salvage. Okay, good. And let's duck up.
Warp drive active.
I see the rattleskin, the rattlesnake skin changed. How's it going, Skywalker Games? Welcome to my live stream. Hey, Plex Nikolai, you know you can add key to switch through your locks. What do you mean to switch through your locks? I mean, yeah, it could. Like, once again, that doesn't really matter at this point in time. It's all the same. Not in any rush. But no, I had no idea you could actually add a key to switch to the locks. About the tick for the rattle, when I teach new guys in my co-op, I tell them that the rattle is very skill intensive to be really worth it if you need to good missiles and drone skills to apply well. Don't know your skills, but maybe that's the issue. My skills are pretty good for the rattle. Yeah, I just upgraded my, I think, cruise to 4 and my sentry to 5, I think. But I have to double check. And yes, Rattlesnake is definitely skill intensive. Definitely. I don't think I'm at the peak capacity for Rattle. Let's put it that way. There's probably room for improvement there, that's for sure. Okay, let's put the MTU into my Rattlesnake. And the rest can just go back to the items. Okay, so we are going to attempt the Forsaken Hub now. We've got a decent amount of missiles, but I kind of want more just in case. Just in case, let's add like 1,000 in there. That should last us some time. Got a tick. I noticed, Alteros. I noticed. Thank you for letting me know too. All right, so here we go. I mean, there's this one Blood Haven. We're gonna just let it be. We're going to let it be. Forsaken Hub. Here we go. Most Mastery 5 for the Rattle. Ooh, nice. Wow. Basically, all the Kuldari tree that is not Terra Greases are 5 from you. Wow. You. How long have you played this game? Because you're killing it. Forsaken Hub. Come on, I want to see what the name is just so to know. Oh, see, that's a rally point. I don't want the rally point. Oh, snap. Is it the hub or the den? Oh, the rally point, that's good. I think the hub, right? Forsaken Hub is where it's supposed to go, I think. Anybody can confirm? People tell me Forsaken Hubs are better than the... what do you call them? Havens. Okay, I'm going to Forsaken Hub. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Warp drive active.
Warping in at 70 kilometers. Cliff Kleckner, how's it going? Welcome to my live stream. Reload Wednesdays, that's right. It's Reload Eve Wednesdays. I try to stream more for you guys now. I try to. It's different games. Can't oversaturate on just Eve. Let's try this hub. Let's try it. I had the biggest 99 million skill points. Soon break. Wow! You have 2 tunes. Awesome. How far away are we? 65. Okay. Okay. Let's move in this direction. Start deploying my stuff. Let's get these guys off our grid first. So that was actually 1.02 on the clock, and I need to update that in my spreadsheet. One down. Where's my spreadsheet? 1.02. In fact, I forgot to put in my time off on the other one, but I will I will look back at the live stream and see what happened there. Okay, I'm about to start deploying my stuff. Let's deploy the creators. Let's deploy them. Meanwhile, we're going to keep on going, and I'm going to deploy the MTU a little bit further downfield here. Hey, have you ever read a book, Empires of Eve? It's about all the big wars in Eve since the start of the game. It's really good. No, I've never read the Empires of Eve. I have the Eve True Stories book that's been signed by all the devs. That's kind of like in my prized possession. And I have the Eve Valkyrie comic. That's pretty awesome. But no, I've never read the Eve Empires. Probably should. Okay, we're like 6-7 kilometers away now. Might as well deploy my MTU soon. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's deploy the MTU right now. There we go. I'm gonna orbit this thing. 2.5. Not bad. Hopefully this should give us enough of a distance away from the battleships that it's not gonna hurt us too much. Yeah, so let's try this Forsaken Hub. People last week told me that, you know what, you should be doing Forsaken Hub. Why are you doing the havens and stuff? Let's find out. You're finally almost out of the stage of being a noob. Nice. I'm finally up to level 4 on the asteroid, so I have to ask, are the levels just suggestions on what to train in order to take advantage of the ship's strong points, or do they mean anything? So I'm not really in favor of the levels, to be honest. It's like a mastery level doesn't mean that's how well you can fly a ship. It's more of a guideline. I can't remember specific. I can't give you a specific example, but for one of the ships, like, I've never trained up heavy missiles because I never really bothered flying them, and they're not necessary to fly to fit them on that particular ship. But because I never trained them, I stayed like at level 3 mastery, even though everything else was completely like almost up to level 5. So I wouldn't worry too much about your mastery level, because a lot of times it's things that you will never use when you fit the ship. But you should use it as a guideline in order to know what skills you really need for the fit that you would like to have. A long time ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even longer. Don't even remember now. But mastery thing what used to be like more of like a certificate. You would get like these certificates for training skills for particular things, and then CCP introduced the mastery levels for the ships. Hey, hello. Just watched your riding videos, really helped me, especially the trick with the cruisers. I'm riding down the Rifter, unfortunately didn't have a vid for that, but it works. Hey, as long as it works for you. Yeah, all my videos, you can kind of take it as a, like I was talking about the mastery level, more of a guideline, and just take a look and find out what works for you. And Rifter works for riding well. There's really no sense in me making a video for every ship available out there. You just kind of take the basic principles and apply them elsewhere. Alright, fine, I'm gonna go for this one then next. Hey, thank you for the explanation. No one has been able to explain it to me until now. I'm glad I helped. Yeah, like I said, more of a guideline to really take a look at what kind of skills you need, but then you have to tailor it to your own fit. So if the fit that you fly never calls for like whatever skill that you need at level 5, don't worry about it. I wouldn't waste my time. In fact, let's take a look at the Rattlesnake right now. Let's take a look at what we have it for me. I am mastery level 4 for Rattlesnake. Okay, before we move on, let me just make sure that I have the next target selected and good to go. And let's unpack it all in terms of the mastery level. So now for level 5, what do I need? I need to train up, first and foremost, all combat drones. Like a Armored Drone Specialization, Minotaur Drone Specialization, Galenzi, Caldari, Advanced Drone Avionics. Probably these two will really help me out, but it's like what, 2 months worth of training, Advanced Drone Avionics and Drone Durability. But then, because likely I'm going to be riding only in this particular space with its Blood Raiders, I don't need Galenzi Drone Spec 5 or Minotaur or Caldari for that matter. So like I don't want to waste another month and a half training all those 3 skills. What else do we need? We need large missiles. So my cruise missile right now is at 4. Yeah, if I go to 5, it's gonna help me out and get more and more DPS out of the whole thing. Torpedoes though, I rarely, if ever, have ever used torpedoes. So right now they're at level 1, and I really don't ever see me training them to level 5 unless something changes. So with that in mind, I will never be able to get level 5 mastery on the Rattlesnake. This probably could benefit from this. It's precision missile homing proficiency skill increases the accuracy and fired missile's exact point of impact, resulting in greater damage to small targets. Yeah, probably would help me out with that little that little frigate that escaped early on. So overall, that would take me like almost a year to get this thing to level 5, even though I could greatly and more efficiently optimize my fit and just train specific skills in order to make my riding a little bit better, but not worry about all the extraneous stuff. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Oh, there's one more little cruiser that I need to get rid of. Yeah, master me nothing. In fact, a lot of these ships. I love have all the ships in gold in the ship skill tree. Nice. I have the Widow Master 5. I train Cloak 5 only for that. Yeah, but Cloak 5 is kind of useful actually. That means you can decloak and target things faster. So yeah, Cloak 5 is good to have. Pressing and holding Q really helps with getting good. Love it. What's my DPS defined? Let me show you my nope, wrong window. Let me show my DPS. You see, the people and places look a lot like the fitting window from afar with my bad eyes. So roughly 1300, give or take, 14.8 DPS. Yeah, let's see if the Forsaken Hub will give him better ticks and income than the Haven. But I definitely have to go back to the Haven for my last run. We'll probably only train torpedoes up to co-ops bombers. Yeah, Jason, that's probably a good idea. I can fly bombers pretty well, just not in terms of torpedo or bomb skills, I think. So yeah, in that regard, if I need it, I'll train it. But for this particular ship right here, Rattlesnake, I don't think I need it. Unless something changes, and that's possible. Changes are always possible. Yeah, the tick's a little bit on the low end today. Maybe just the RNG effect, right? Can you get out if the dread spawns in Haven in your BS? I think so. I think so, Defiant. It never happened to me before. Might happen on the stream, you never know. Like I was saying earlier, I ran out 30 to 40 Havens so far and only one Dark Blood spawn, but you didn't have any good loot. And never a Dread. So I'm due. I'm definitely due for a Dread spawn. Oh, I'll trust you saying that I won't be able to get out in my Rattlesnake if a Dread spawns. Hey Ranacrete, how's it going? Welcome to my live stream. What's the logo on my mug? Eric Wolf, I am glad you asked, and I will explain it to you in... well, very soon. Let me first target these frigates that I'm gonna make sure I don't miss hitting. Because if they get close to me, that's really gonna mess me up. So this is the logo right here. Can you see? Hold on. I can't see myself in the camera here. The logo is the 6th Empire logo. This was given to me by Max Singularity, Pope of New Eden himself. He gifted me this mug at FanFest. I'm very proud of it. He told me, you must have it every time you stream. And I said, yes sir, Max Singularity will do. Actually, he's an awesome guy. Charles White, aka Max Singularity, the Pope of New Eden. He's a pretty cool guy. Derpy Derp 9, you are 100% correct. This is where I hang out these days. You guys haven't seen me around in low and null. I'm sorry, in low and high, this is where I hang out. Delve. Try people what? Yeah. You have more hair? What do you mean I have more hair, Rana? What do you mean I have more hair? More hair than who? Kath Eve is asking the same question, yeah. Am I a goon? I'm not a goon, Marshall's TV. I'm not a goon. I'm definitely not a goon. I'm part of the 6th Empire. 6th Empire represent... You mean less hair? Less hair from last Eve stream, that's for sure. It's very hot where I'm at, so well, yesterday I just kind of went ahead and gave myself a nice haircut. Oh, by the way, sorry if you're too far away from my hell, can't jump if you don't spawn. That's okay, so you're saying that I will die, basically. But that's okay, you know what? If I die, it's on stream, it's for fun. I don't mind this. I do it for research purposes. This is science happening right here. Yeah, I am 6th Empire. Let me prove it to you that I'm not a goon. I'm not a goon. I'm a member of the 6th Empire. Best Empire. Under the guidance of His Holiness, Max Singularity. In fact, I did a stream. Was it like 3 weeks ago, or maybe 4 weeks ago, when I was dressed as an MR monk out of the 6th Empire. Liberating the slaves. That was when the whole that event happening where you could liberate slaves, Mimitar slaves. If he web and primer you directly, you can be in a bad spot, but you should be okay. Yeah, as long as I can get out, you know, that's my main thing. I definitely know I can't take it on, but I think I can get out. Hey, hello! Thank you so much for your subscription on my YouTube page. Really appreciate it. So what is the Sixth Empire? So the Sixth Empire is mostly, these days, it's kind of like a more of a meta gaming thing. Once again, okay, good. We have... Basically, we're not a land grab alliance. We have a low-sec system in Basgarin, which is a low-sec island, and we have a keepstar there that was gifted to us by Mercenary Coalition. We have this one particular null-sec system where I'm at right now in Delve, where we get to do our shenanigans. But mostly we support initiatives such as Broadcast for Reps. We have memorial service at the Eve Monument in Reykjavik every year. We'll light a candle for the Capsuleers that have passed away, unfortunately, whether it is due to natural causes or very unfortunately due to suicide. So we bring awareness to that. And generally we kind of serve a purpose of helping people find their place in EVE Online. So we are a very non-committal alliance. We welcome everybody, absolutely everybody, Alpha Clone, Omega Clone, anybody is welcome to join, spies are welcome to join. And we help you find your home in EVE. So we'll help you find a good corporation for you that is the best fit ever. And if you leave, that's no problem, we're gonna stay friends. Am I going to Eve Vegas? Hate non Gloria Pharaoh? Yes, I am. Like I said, I haven't officially announced it, but yes, 99.99% that I'm going to Eve Vegas. There's a few oddball issues that I have to work out still, but I'll be there. If you're gonna be there, make sure to find me, shake my hand, give me a hug. I'm very good at giving hugs. Hugs for all. Free hugs for all watching my live stream right now. You got 10k HP and a sitting and a subcap, and if you're not sleeping and manage to use the MJW correctly, you should be fine. Yeah, well, generally I'm not sleeping, but that doesn't mean I'm fast. Welcome to my live stream, by the way, Marshall TV. Hope it's controlled by the Mitani. Not really, but if you say so, if you want to believe that. We can spread those rumors here if you'd like. Pope is controlled with the Mitani. That's a good... I've never heard that one before, that's actually a good one. Tinfoil. That's right. Free hugs. And that might be because of the dress spawn. If it pops up, a line, MJ Dub. I got it. I can't speak anymore. WJD. There we go. No, MJD. MJD. Micro drive. MWD, that's micro drive. MJD is micro jump drive. There we go. Yeah, I started streaming earlier by like half an hour. So usually, like, I stream for only 2 hours because I get dead tired. Pretty much going to collapse after the stream and go to bed. But yeah, I'm starting to lose my speech here. Talking too much. What SP are you on? You mean like skill points wise? Enough. Let's say enough to party. Wait, how many do I have, by the way? Does it tell me how many skills I have? 141.8 million skill points is what I have. Look, I really miss so much your streams. I learned a lot in your YouTube channel with a sexy voice. Why, thank you, Angels SML. Welcome to my live stream. Angels MSL, sorry. Welcome to my live stream. Good to have you with us. So glad you could catch me. I usually stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, midnight Eve time, which is Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time in North America. You can catch me on reload.live, which is my YouTube gaming channel, or twitch.tv/ccp. CCP has been gracious enough to provide me with a platform to stream my shenanigans. Red Rat has a max range of 75 kilometers. Good, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. That means I can kind of stay away. Oh, nice, Marshall. You're way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. I mean, at this point in the game, 20 million is not that big of a difference as it is in the beginning of the game, but yeah, you're still way ahead of me. Destroy the Rat Dread before it destroys you. I don't think I can do that in this fit, honestly. I've never fought a Dread before in my life. Maybe I could tank it if I stay far enough away, right? Actually, before I forget, let me save this location. There we go. Before I forget, because I almost forgot. I don't really want to leave this MTU lying around. That's just not nice. Okay, so still fighting this Forsaken hub. The Dread NPC has a long range, so more than 75?
Has run out of charges.
I am reloading my cruise missiles. Not sure how many spawns here in this particular site. I don't think I've ever done it before. The only reason I'm doing this is because people kept telling me that Forsaken hubs are better than havens for the Ishtar. And I'm here to find out if it is for the Rattlesnake. Kath Evie, yeah, that was my hallmark move. I used to love doing that. People didn't believe me. I'm like, you can totally go to low sec as a brand new character and kill battleships with a frigate. People are like, no way, no way. Boom, videos about it. Yeah, Flow Cowboy, I know there's no dreads in the Forsaken hub. It's more of a, because I usually run the havens, and that's where there's a chance that a dread will pop up. So next one, we're gonna run that one haven that remains on our screen here. I have to wait for the ticks to update because I'm doing this as an informational session for my video that I'll make later on. Wait for 2 to 3 months for those videos. But I'm gathering all the intel right now. All the intel, and I need to know how much ISK I can make per site and how fast I can run the site. It is actually right now 125, which probably finished at roughly 124. Pretty fast if you ask me. Not sure how much ISK I made in the hub, but we'll find out. Oh, my heart just died for a second. You know that feeling, doing something that something quite dumb, and then you hear the beep sound before you realize it's on the stream. It happened to me too when I watch any other streams and like there's an alarm goes off. I'm like, ah, what the hell? What did I do wrong? And then I realize, yep, it's just in the stream. Just in the stream. Everything is okay. Okay, let's scoop this up. Let's duck up. Let's get our Noctis out. We have to wait out a little bit, just a little bit, before we move on to the next site.
Warp drive active.
Does anyone fly Drakes anymore? I used to love Drakes. That used to be like my favorite ship. Drakes are a step in high sec to get to the Raven. That's true in a way. That's true. 64 million in carry and 120 million in super. Is that per site or what? How did you get the Rattlesnake to Null safely? Emotional reserve? I bought it in Null. I'm blue to a certain entity in Null. Per tick, wow. Those are some crazy ticks. Those are some crazy ticks. I love it. A carrier, I'm gonna get a carrier sometime this year. Sometime this year, 2018, Reload will get a carrier and stream it here. Right here. Don't carry craft.
Request accepted.
Oh, let's duck up. Quick break. I'll be right back. Just literally 1 minute. Okay, let's get our Noctis. We have to wait for another 12 minutes before the tick updates, unfortunately. But that's okay, that's not a big wait. That's not too big of a wait. And then we're gonna do one more haven. So let's go to the Noctis. Super riding is pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be a while before I can actually get to that level. But Nid, I can do this year. Sometime this year I'll do it. Sometime this year.
Warp drive active.
Just gotta make sure that I note in my spreadsheet here that this was the Forsaken Hub. Forsaken Hub. Yeah, from my research, Nid should be a very good carrier to Radin. Wow, this thing is still tractoring stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still 4 wrecks way out there. Man, these MTUs are slow. Alright, let's start salvaging. And like I mentioned before on my stream, I'm not repeating myself, but for the new people that are here, the only reason I'm salvaging is because I want to pass time in order for my ticks to update so I can tell how much ISK I can make per site. If you were ratting, you probably shouldn't salvage. You should probably let somebody else salvage it that can't rat yet. And you should just go to the next site and rat away. So that you can make the most ISK possible, because otherwise there's not really much ISK that you can make in this salvage and looting. Thanatos, yes. I think my skills were not good enough for Thanatos yet. But we opted to go for the Nid. It was a faster training from what I remember. That was my reasoning behind picking the Nid. Use the MTU pack rat, I believe that's the name. They pull Rex. Oh, 30% faster. Awesome. I think it was either unavailable in this particular region, or it was way overpriced, so I did not bother with it. But yeah, usually I don't bother with salvaging, to be honest. Chimera looks the best. You know what, I was looking into the Kaldari carriers, because in my opinion they look the best, but turns out that, yeah, not the best for PvE, unfortunately. Very, very unfortunately. Otherwise I would love to fly in one. Hey, Mr. Ramsey, miss your Vindicator? What happened to your Vindy? What keys are you using to target manage? So basically F1 to F8. That's what I use. But I don't have a key to switch between the targets. I just use my mouse for that. Somebody was telling me there's like a special key for that, but you know, I never found it, don't really care about it. At least at this point in time. Nothing, I just stopped playing. Oh, you were running incursions with it. You know, I remember those days. Honestly, I used to run with the Titanium fleet. Was it like 3 or 4 years ago now? And yeah, I was using my friend's Vindicator for that. Good times. Nowadays the shield fleets dominate the Incursion landscape, which I really enjoyed. The Warp to Me Incursion community is probably the best one out there. I highly, highly recommend it if you still want to do incursions. Alright, just one remaining. It is being pulled in right now. We got 7 more minutes to waste, one way or another. I may just warp to the next MTU and salvage that while we're waiting. It's navigation? Okay. Thank you, infantryman. Thank you, thank you. And the Wyvern is the best hammer, said it's so small. Need Hell are the best PvE ships because the most decisive factor on the rating is the travel between targets, so that gives the Minotaur carrier Supercarrier over the Thanatos. In carrier rating, I prefer the drone nav to Omni. Okay. I prefer that extra ISK on the ticks. Good to know. Okay, so the drone nav to Omni. Yeah, guys, I probably will need your help eventually when I get the carrier, because in there I'm completely new and unknown territory for me. So instead of struggling for like several sites, I probably will employ your help. See, right now the loot is pretty bad. Just 4 million. Typically that's what I see. The previous one was kind of better for some weird ass reason. I'm not even sure why. Just got lucky, I guess. But usually I get around 5 million loot and 5 million in salvage. We'll have 6 more minutes before the next tick, and just gotta wait. Which Incursion channels are good to join? So Warp to Me Incursion. So I don't remember. Hold on, Warp to Me. I'll give you the website link. You can just Google search Warp to Me Incursions. It's forums.warptome.net. In my opinion, that is the best Incursion community out there. In my opinion. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, still like a lot of wrecks in here, but might as well spend the next 5 minutes salvaging this part. And then we're going to move on. With boost and phenomenal generator when called for full max tank, I can hit 65 million HP cold and more than 80 million hot. Don't remember the number. Ooh, that's pretty good numbers. The main problem is that Wyvern does have a smallest fighter hangar bay of all supers, which means in an SS fight, it will not sustain its DPS as long as other ships. Old school Ares Salvager? What is that? I've never heard of that before. I was never really much into salvaging, so no wonder I didn't hear about it, but what is that? What is the Ares Salvager? Oh, you mean like the ship? Hold on. Because that name was like striking a bell with me. Hold on, Ares. That's like the Galanti frigate, right? No, the Galanti destroyer. Tech 2. Right on. Yeah, I've never flown the ship. I have never ever flown the ship before. No, using the Noctis. Using Noctis. I used to salvage when I first played the game 8 years ago and I got into salvaging my mission wrecks. I used to use the Cormorant. That was my salvaging boat. Also my mining boat. Alright, so we're gonna salvage everything we can, then duck up, and then in 3 minutes we're gonna go out there and hit that Blood Haven. It's waiting for that tick to come in before we can move on. I think after this we're kinda done wrecking stuff. Classic, yeah. Right, last one. Good stuff. Let's get back to our station. Let's hope they do redesign the Wyvern and Leviathan in a similar way. I mean, they're always kind of tweaking things. I'm not sure they're going to be touching the carriers and super carriers anytime soon, but it's possible. You never know. You never know what they decide to do. The best main +2 account combo is ratting plus algo salvage drone semi-FK salvager. If you drop your salvage drones and press FK, the salvage the grid. Interesting, that increases the income efficiency. Yeah, I mean if you want to dual box, yeah. Why not? Why not? I rarely dual boxes these days. The last time I dual box was I was actually trying out standard jumping for the first time with my alt, and before that was like 7 years ago for mining. Okay, let's put the. Did I get the MTU by the way? Yeah, I picked it up. Perfect. Gonna put it back into our Rattlesnake. Okay, good amount of everything else. Let's make this thing active and off we go to fight the next fight. We're almost ready for the next tick. And that's gonna be my last sight for the day, guys. My last sight. With hell and triple boxing. Hell, Minakawa and plus loot box. Nice, Minakawa. That's pretty crazy. Actually, I can fly the shoot, what's the Amar one? Crusader? Is it Crusader? No, not Crusader. Hold on. What's the Amar Force Auxiliary? Ships. Capital ship. Okay, there we go. There's the tick. Let's go, go, go. Got no time to waste.
Drive active.
Apostle, there we go. I can fly the Apostle. In fact, I did buy it. It's more for ceremonial purposes at the Pope Star in Basgarin. Anytime somebody passes away, we're gonna light a Sino and have a bit of a parade. So I got it for that purpose only. But I can fly it, fully fitted. Good to go. My Apostle is good to go. Yeah, Max Mori knew what I was talking about. Alright, last side, here we go. Let's see how fast we can finish it and how much ISK we can get, and that will make it 3 Blood Havens, which will give me enough data to post in my video later on that I'll make. Oh, no, stop now. 50, 56, 55, 54. This is too close for comfort. Go back. Go back right now. So it's 1:41 local time, I mean Eve time, on the screen. Let me put that here in my spreadsheet. Gotta remember to put the off time as well. So the MJD that I have here is just in case things get way too hairy and have to reposition myself. But for now we're good to go. I'm gonna gain a little bit more distance, so I'm not gonna waste time in terms of DPS here. We're gonna lose a little bit of time, but I want to get rid of the battle cruisers first. And once I gain enough distance, I want to be roughly at least 60, if not 70 clicks, but I know I'm not gonna get that far. Because otherwise it's way too close. Hey, start. Let's see how's it going. Welcome to my live stream. So let's get to 65 or so. I know I'm losing some DPS here, but that's okay. It's a-okay. Because making ISK was way too easy for the Care Bears. Yeah. Okay, this is the last battle cruiser, and I think I might anchor myself here. 65, alright. Curators away! Here we go. Orbit at 2.5 or so. There we go. For some reason I can't find the Iron Armada when I search it up. What is the Iron Armada, Malachite 1708? Welcome to my live stream, by the way. Good to have you with us. Now I'll try to be as efficient as possible with my missiles here. I'll try. Doesn't mean I'll be successful, but I'll try. I sold the characters to goons as they also were rock pallets. I got a lot of extra ISK. Ooh, wow. You did well, Spartan. You did really well, actually, on that sale. It's Corporation or an Alliance. Okay. Oh, now that I think about it, I think I saw their advertisement or something. Iron Armada, where do I know them from? I saw them somewhere. I feel like I've seen them like maybe on the billboards. That kind of rings a slight bell here in my head. So Heaven's done only for escalations. I do that for fun. And yeah, I've actually never got an escalation from Havens either. Never ever got an escalation from Havens. Nothing about my Havens is broken. There's no dread spawns and there's no escalations. Not that I mind the lack of dread spawns. I'm okay with that. But lack of escalations is disturbing me here. Launch myself, here we go. Well, guys, launch my NTU, of course. So we have the one still in here. Let's have location to MTU unit 2. Iron Armada owns space in Fountain. Okay, good to know, good to know. Next spawn, let's make sure we get rid of all the frigates and not have the mishap that we had in a previous site that we were running. I usually split my DPS between the frigates and the battleships. I use my cruise missiles to target the battleships while I try to kill all the frigates with my curators, my sentry drones.
A module has run out of charges.
Make around 5 haven per tick, so 15 per hour one time. I didn't had any spawn within 5 days straight with 5 hours of farm per day. Wow, Alteros. Okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel way better about myself right now. Bad luck. Ah, good to know, Solarian. You know what? I honestly like nomadic groups in EVE. I think that's a good play style. I don't think you want to be rooted in one area for too long, because it gets stale, you know? Same thing over and over again. I fought against my group a few times. Good bros. Yeah, I should probably find out more about them. Like I said, I think I only saw their billboard. There's so many good groups in EVE, there's like impossible to really get a good handle on everybody that's in the game. And groups come and go too, they kind of rebrand themselves and they splinter and form more groups. Can Rattlesnake solo all Anoms? I think so. I know that I soloed the Sanctum, which is supposed to be the toughest Anom out there, in a Gila. So if I can do it in a Gila, I'm sure I can do it in a Rattlesnake. I'm sure. I'm not sure what's the most efficient one yet. That's why I'm kind of comparing the Haven to the Forsaken Hub a little bit. Drawing flies? I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Man, those frigates target fast. Alright, let's get them down. Best time in E was the first time starting it. The music, the skyboxes, the warp effect, the board computer voice. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, dude. I wish you could start Eve all over again, in a way. I don't want to grind up my skill level, that's for sure. But like to experience it for the first time ever. That was such a rush, you know? I really enjoyed it. I played this game way too hardcore when I first started playing it. We needs one more. Go here. Two more battleships to go. I think there's maybe 3 more spawns. Probably should know this by now, but I'm bad at trying to count spawns. I know when I get the cruisers, it's like that's like the second last spawn. Almost there. I think once you find a niche in this game, it gets far better as well. Oh yeah. The good thing about this game, there's so many things to pick from. Like at first, I kind of wasn't really keen on exploration. That's back when I was first playing it. It wasn't the most... how to put it nicely? It wasn't the most interesting thing to do because of the graphical user interface. It just wasn't working out well. But then they fixed it, and I tried playing it more, and like, oh, you know what, I do like exploration. And then they got rid of the rats in the data and relic sites, and they're like, whoa, well, that makes way more sense, and it becomes way more interesting. So let me do that, and became my most interesting thing for me to do. Like, I love doing exploration because you never know what you're going to encounter at all. And it's probably the best career choice for brand new players out there. I keep saying that every single stream that I stream, and people ask me, but I better say, yeah, explore, and that's the best way to go. Hey, get him out! How's it going? Things are doing great. How are you? Good to have you with us on the stream. Okay, let's pause that. Still gonna keep the drone damage on that Pope. Meanwhile, move on cruise missiles to the next target. Back in the time of their foundation, most of the WC was held by rain. Afterwards, it was occupied by the Alliance, so starting to try and have lived there in the last 1 year. There was so one ship for fire and armada. Can't complain, another day. Good to hear things are going good with you, man. That's good. That's good, dude. If you can't complain, that means everything's going great. I like exploring too. It's very hard to do as an alpha without cloak. Hello, yes and no. You know what? Okay, if you're an alpha and you do it without cloak, naturally you try to stay safe and try not to get ganked. But I say forget about that. Don't be afraid to get ganked. Lose your ship, it's fine. As long as you save your loot somewhere in a station nearby or whatever, you're good to go. In fact, I kind of started playing, even on my Omega character, more without cloak, like using the interceptor and stuff. And I kind of enjoyed the gameplay style a little bit better. You really don't have to have a cloak. even if you have an astro, you don't have to have a cloak in order to efficiently explore. And you know what, that's kind of like another video that I really wanted to make for like almost a year now, I would say, but never got the chance to train up my alpha to actually fly the astro efficiently without the cloak. But see, cloak is more of a crutch, I would say, and it would make you a better pilot if you can fly the astro without the cloak. Trust me on that. Cloak is really not essential. I'm going back about 3 years, mate. Oh, okay, 3 years. That's not that long ago. Alright, so there we go. We got the cruisers. These cruisers, they will nuke the hell out of me, so I need to destroy them first. Let's see if I can do it with just my drones. I mean, my drones are doing a good damage to them. In a way, even though I just saw that it missed. I'm gonna try to get rid of at least one battleship off the grid first, before setting my sights on the cruisers. Noctis are those ships are very easy to fly. I've never flown one, honestly. I've never ever flown one. Kind of want to try just to see what it's like to fly Noctis. I know they're like the darlings of the alpha clones because you don't have to have much skills to fly it. But they're very expensive. They're very expensive. Okay, great song. You know, let's pump up the volume, put the shades on. If Permanent Band comes on, I gotta pump it up. I have to pump it up, guys.
It's got a lot of room for my homies in the back. It's a fact I can dance all alone to this track. That's why we fly around the galaxy. X up for the fleet if you wanna party.
Setting course for the club, paging the pleasure hub. Like it or not, we're about to drop hot. When I say 4, you walk to the dance floor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Walk to the dance floor. Put your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Jump around all night with your space friends. Walk to the dance floor. Carry on all night, cause your hub is alright. Walk to the dance floor. Jump up for the permanent.
Our flagship is the friendship. Get your feet on the floor and defend it.
Show up, gun cock, target lock, take the shot. Never hesitate, never give a second thought. Ship up, capsule here comes clear, no fear. Come grab a beer, all your best friends are here. Even that alpha clone that quit last year. Good lord, we don't know where we go after show. Stick with the fleet, go with the flow. Try to keep up to the best of your ability until we all collapse like a wave of probability. To the dance floor, put your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Jump around all night with your space friends. Walk to the dance floor. Carry on all night, cause your hub is alright. Walk to the dance floor. Jump up for the permanent. Walk to the dance floor. Throw your motherfucking hands in the air like this and walk to the dance floor. Permanent back, overheating every rack. Walk to the dance floor. Untucked, chin up, wobble up. Walk to the dance floor. Hands up high for the friendship. Hands up high for the friendship.
Raven Looney, you play this song every time you pass through the Null. That's awesome. That's a good song. Gnosis and Praxis are actually quite cheap, at least in high sec. Okay, so that changed because when I first started, when I first got that Gnosis for free, I think I sold it for a very good amount of ISK. Alright, so we might have 1 or 2 more spawns after this. So hopefully we can finish this fast. Okay, yeah, this should be the last spawn, unless of course we're gonna get, you know, lucky with the quote-unquote lucky with the dread spawn. I am not looking forward to that possibility, but I think we can just warp out and call it quits on the side, you know? I'm trying to do a new thing here. I want to send only one volley of cruise missiles at the battle cruisers to see how fast they can get through their armor here. I mean, so far it's working out okay. Yeah, we can definitely destroy them with just one volley and then applying the drone damage. Not a big deal here. That was fast. Come on, target faster. What's going on here? Alright, fine. I'm gonna start applying my missiles to the battleships. And then once my battlecruiser is targeted, or like right now, I'm gonna move my sentry damage towards it. Now the good thing is that at least we didn't get challenged by any bozos as we did last time. When two guys really tried to disrupt me trying to rat here. So far, rather uneventful in terms of other people warping into the system. Even though the locals spiked a little bit, but all with friendlies, all with the blues. I'm not sure if it's better to split the DPS between the battle cruisers and the battleships at this point in time, but I'm still doing it. And I have one more battle cruiser to go through here. Last one. And then we're going to be followed by 5 more battleships, and then we'll see what happens in the next stage. Whether or not there's going to be a dread spawn. Now let's see who's streaming Eve, just in case, because this is going to be my last site, and I kind of want to preliminary ahead of times. Get to see who else is here, so I can give them some a raid, if you will. Even though I can't really host from this channel on Twitch.
The module has run out of charges.
Oh no, no more charges. There we go, so there's a few people still playing. And streaming, of course. Alright, switching my cruiser DPS to something different. And I'll let my drones finish off that pope over there. Done deal. No way, hello. No way, what happened to you? Got to shut down? Is there like a big fight happening again or something like that? Ooh, okay, this Patriarch is getting really close. 38 clicks now. I don't like that. That's way too close for comfort. But my shield is still holding and holding fine. Alright, 2 more to go. 2 more to go. And we'll see what's next. Alright. Alright, last battleship. I kind of wonder what kind of wrecks we're getting, and you know what, I'm kind of disappointed that I don't see many dark blood spawns. Like, I've only had that one 2 weeks ago on the stream, and didn't even have that much loot. Usually the dark bloods are supposed to have a very good loot. Alright, and I think we're done. I think this is it. Let's pull the drones in. Return to them, and time on the clock is 02:04. Let me put that into my spreadsheet. So that took me roughly, was 23 minutes. 23 minutes, that's not bad. That's way better than the 26. I'm not sure what happened in the first haven over there. That's that's kind of interesting. Maybe saw something wrong with it, or maybe I was doing something wrong. That's way faster. It's way faster than the Ishtar. 26 to 23 minutes. That's a big difference. Way big difference. Who do I fly with? Solarian Shift. I fly with the 6th Empire. Best Empire. Okay, so at this point in time, yeah, I'm going to finish the stream. I'm going to wait till the next tick comes in order to be able to actually put it into my spreadsheet over there. Eventually, like I said, I make a video. So next week, what we're going to have is that there's going to be a new event happening around the Triglavian sites. I'm not sure exactly what it involves. I haven't read the dev blog yet. All I know is that it's been postponed by a week. It was supposed to be this week, but you know, it was good for me. I promised to actually run the Null, Anomalies, and the Rattlesnake anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to go through more Triglavians next week. I'm not sure which ship or what to do with it or what the event will hold, but stay tuned for that. And from this point forward, I may have more streams when it comes to nullsec ratting, but I don't know if I can actually get to the carrier yet. I can't promise you that I'm going to have a carrier in 2 weeks. No promises whatsoever. What's the stain region good for? Tekapo? I have honestly no idea. I don't know. I think stain is good for relic site exploration. I think that's what it's good for, but besides that, I have no idea. Had a cruiser blow in Abyssal like you with time left. Support didn't care. Of course they didn't care, Alexis Gerardo. I know they didn't care. That's why I didn't even bother putting in the ticket.
Docking request
I know.
accepted.
I know what you mean. But guys, thanks so much for staying with me. Don't go yet. I can't host anybody on Twitch, but of course I can at least provide their link. And if you're watching me from YouTube Gaming, please don't go anywhere as well. I'll put a link in the chat. So everybody else, thank you so much for watching. You know, actually we're gonna undock. We're going to undock, show off this Rattlesnake. We're gonna play some permanent band for a couple of minutes or so. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, next week, Triglavian shenanigans incoming. And have a great night, everybody.
It's been a long time, my friend, a long time. Yet it seems to have gone by in just a flash. A lot of you shooting me, a lot of me shooting you, and Concord kicking everybody's ass.
We have ignited violence on a massive scale. Scramble those who try to walk away. Nothing says I love you like a kill mail. So don't be surprised if I send you one today. starlit wonderland. We're doomed to fight for resources and power. So if I shoot you in the face, I'm sure you'll understand.
For 10 years now we've sat and watched the explosions, dancing to the rhythm of our hearts. Killing and dying still stirs up emotion.